Hey y'all, I'm back. I'm late, but I'm here. Had a few little technical snafus, but we got all that worked out. I am the one and only on the I-78, here freezing to death in Charlotte, North Carolina. Here with our first installment of Foolishness and Fuckery Friday for 2024. But before we get started, let's take a little roll call. Okay, we got RBN was in the house early. All right, I see y'all up here. We found out. Yeah, I'm on CP time. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Let's see. Okay, so we have RBN up in here. I'll be still hanging around because I know that was like 2 hours ago, but it is what it is. To say thank you for stopping by. You're welcome. Yes, Prime. I'm on CP time. Yeah, I told y'all I was coming. I'm here. Hey, Derek. How you doing? Mona. Hey, girl. Prime. Yeah, talk about my CP time. Yes, y'all. Yeah, take Mona's advice. Go ahead, like, share, subscribe if you have not. Yes, the church doors are about to open. We got some foolishness and some straight fuckery from all over the country. We got they from everywhere tonight. Um, take heed. Hey, how you doing? So y'all just speaking back and forth. Yes, fam. Derek, yes. Hey y'all. Okay. I know. I was waiting. I was having microphone problems. Like the microphone was picking me up, but it wasn't picking up the sound from anything else. So yeah, I was waiting for Kofa to, I was looking forward to that stream today. But he got to reschedule, so we'll see. Shoot, everybody and mama trying to come on Monday, so I don't know. We might have to do the late show. But we'll see. So hope y'all been well. It's been a couple days since I've been on. There's been a lot going on around here, but nothing I can't handle. Um, what you say there? He was mad as hell. I'm sure he was, cause yeah, Broken Traditions was on and they was getting ready to cook, and then it just went poof, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah, Cat, yeah, Cat. You know what, y'all? I watched that Cat Williams interview last night. He didn't lie. There was not one lie told in that whole interview. Let's see, that right there was a prime example of integrity, character, and self respect. That was Cat. I enjoyed it. I might watch it again, but yeah, I was able to watch it uninterrupted um yesterday, and um I put it on my community tab, asking if anybody wanted me to do a review on it. Um, I'm trying to figure out what angle I want to say because there's a couple of different things I want to speak on, but I don't want to be on for about 6 hours talking about a 2.5 hour stream. But y'all know sometimes we get the chit chatting over here and get sideways, but we always find our way back around. So I get that worked out and we'll see what's happening by the end of the weekend. Um, but again, y'all, we got some foolishness to talk about. Why is it people because it's men and women. Usually I just go in on the women, but the men cutting up too. Men cutting up. I don't understand what's going on with these black people. I don't. So we got a couple of things to look at. We're gonna start out with black woman foolishness. Because y'all know that's what we do best over here is dissect the foolishness. So I'm sure y'all remember Zion Williamson and his many female friends. That's what I'm gonna call them. Um, his many slore female friends. The corn star, so to speak. Most notably Mariah Mills. Y'all know how she was, jumping on the internet every 5 minutes and bringing out her invoices and her receipts of her dealings with Zion, and how he was begging her to move to New Orleans and so forth and so on. Um, so apparently she has moved. to New Orleans. Meanwhile, he had another corn star pregnant. I don't know if she had that baby yet. She should, or either she about to pop. One of the two. But anyway, word on the street is Mariah has moved to New Orleans and she has turned over a whole new leaf. And I'ma let her tell y'all all about it, and then we're gonna talk about it. Cause I'm like, are you serious? But here we go.
Woman, and I'm no longer in the adult industry, so please stop pushing that narrative. Okay?
And she's
I
saying
don't film
she is
anymore.
a saved woman and no longer wants to be
I
identified
only
as an
talk to
adult
fans online
industry worker.
on my OF
I'm like,
page.
girl, what?
That's it. And eventually I will get out of that
What kind of
business as well
foolishness are
once I
you
find something else to
talking
do.
about?
But until
You
then,
know
I'm
damn
no
well
longer in the adult
once
industry.
a corn star
I'm a saved woman, and please stop
that part,
disrespecting
Brian,
me
that
by saying
part.
that.
Once
People
you
change
in and you got
year
that
by
kind of
year.
resume, you
Thank
just
you.
in.
I'm a saved
Ain't
woman
no
and
getting
I'm no
out.
longer in the
Ain't
adult
changing
industry.
the title.
So
There's
please
no
stop pushing that narrative.
respectability. There's
Okay? I
no
don't film
reset
anymore.
button because that's what's popular now amongst
I only talk to fans online
the whores.
on my OF page.
Yeah, we got the
That's it.
reset and
And
my past is
eventually I will
past,
get out
and
of
you
that
can't hold my
business
past
as
against
well
me. And all of that
once
was
I
before I
find
knew
something
you.
else to do.
And I was
But until
young
then,
dumb,
I'm no
and
longer
you know what I'm
in the
saying.
adult
I was going through
industry.
something, and that was
I'm a
my
saved
whole
woman,
phase,
and
and
please
all
stop
that
disrespecting
nonsense.
me by saying that.
Then the
People
amount
change
of
year by year.
surgery she's
Thank
had.
you. I'm a saved woman and I'm no
No,
longer in the adult
you
industry.
can't
So
take
please stop pushing that
any
narrative.
of that
Okay?
back. You can't.
I don't film
You can't
anymore.
take none of that back. You can't.
I
You can't take
only
any of
talk
that
to
back.
fans
None.
online
I don't know why y'all can't do that. Can't do
on my OF
that.
page. That's
Yeah,
it.
but she really was
And
saying want to try to
eventually I
convince
will get
us
out of that
that
business as well
she's
once I
turning over
find something else to
a
do.
whole
But
new leaf.
until then, I'm no
But
longer in the adult
problem
industry. I'm a saved
is
woman,
that
and please stop disrespecting me
you
by
want
saying that.
Zion, but Zion
People
like
change year
whores
by
and porn
year.
stars.
Thank you. I'm a
That's what he
saved
into.
woman and I'm no
So
longer
since
in
that's
the
what he
adult
into,
industry.
and
So
you
please
don't
stop
want
pushing
to
that
be
narrative.
associated
Okay?
as you don't want to be
I
identified as that,
don't film anymore.
why
I
would
only talk to fans online
why
on
would he
my
want you?
OF page.
So
That's it.
if
And
what you were
eventually I will get out of that
previously
business
is what
as
he
well
won't.
once I find something else to do. But until then,
Can y'all hear me now? Because I'm just talking. Hey Celine, can y'all hear me? Y'all good? Okay. Yeah. So since Zion like hoes and corn stars, ain't that what you want to be to try to keep him? Cause that's what he like. I think he got corn addiction and some sexual deviancy issues. But again, that might be just me. Um, so girl, ain't nobody going along with that nonsense you talk about right there. Um, child, y'all look at some of these comments. What this dude right here say? What he say? Talking about she. Okay, so on site says she talking about she crazy. She still claiming to be a saved woman, although she's still working on her OnlyFans and does not want to be attached to the industry. Um, this dude talking about the way she looked and talk is super creepy. She looked like the type of woman that would punch herself in the eye and say her man did it. So she getting Brandy Webb vibes. Sorry, you getting Brandy Webb vibes from her. Okay. Um, It's always a simp showing up somewhere. Talk about y'all wrong. God can save anyone, and He's more powerful than all of your judgment. Who are y'all to judge? Praise the Lord for every save. So, nigga, shut up. Nigga, shut up. Seriously. Mm-mm. We're just not gonna do this. So Mariah is really finna try to convince us that she's turned over a new leaf, and So she half in, half out. So you're not doing corn, but you on OnlyFans. This is what we doing. Okay. Who else we got in the house? We got Celine in the house. Hey, Celine. Brandon. Hey, Brandon. How you doing? Child. That was Mariah Mills. Corn star extraordinaire. Um, uh, servicer to, I'm gonna call her servicer. To Zion Williamson. Yeah, that's what's going on right there. Right. Where was God when she was on the set? Child, somewhere not paying attention to her. That's where he was. Somewhere not paying attention to any of what she had going on, because she been turned her life over to the devil. She been a shepherd for the devil. So let that be that. That's where I'm at with that child. I I don't. Let's I'm gonna be devil's advocate, y'all. Let's say that she's serious. What she say, Zion, I know, her, I don't. What she basically, okay, so she been dealing servicing Zion for a couple of years, and she flipped out this summer when the news broke that Zion had knocked up this other corn star. So she had this, you know what I'm saying, big lavish baby shower. All of this foolishness, they taking pictures, this, that, and the fourth, whatnot, whatnot. So Mariah flipped out, put all the receipts out. Then it was like 3 or 4 other chicks, you know what I'm saying, that came out after her. Like apparently dude got a problem. But in the midst of her airing him out and putting all the because she had receipts and invoices. She had the invoice and the receipts. Like literally. Like what she was saying was, you couldn't dispute it. So while she airing him out and telling all of the business and boo-hooing and crying, because I mean she was on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, like she took advantage of all of the social media. Um, he was still begging to see her, still begging her to move to New Orleans, um, so she could be closer to him because apparently she live in Atlanta. Um, it was just a sad state of affairs. Just a sad state of affairs, child. I mean, she went off a good 2.5, 3 months. Like it was. I mean, it was constant. Every time he would text her or respond to a post or something, she put it on the internet. But I mean, with all of this he had going on, at least we know why he can't never come to camp in shape, and why his ass always hurt, because he don't have no time to do no working out because he chasing hoes. So okay, what you say, Celine? In my aunt's church, everyone was interested in juicy testimonies. I've never done drugs. Where my fly? Child, listen. Folks they ain't interested in all of that. They ain't interested in all of that. They want sensationalism. They want smut. They want, you know what I'm saying? Just, yeah, just, it's, they want it as juicy as they can get it. Literally. Yes, Brandon. He crashed out over, yeah. And it was a couple more that came out after her. Same thing, invoices and receipts, invoices and receipts. Child, he was promising them uh colonins and houses, and child, he was paying rent. He was flying folks out, like she was showing, you know what I'm saying, the boarding passes, um, her access pass to the arena. Like Zion was doing the most. So my thing is, he had all of that going on and was feeding for Mariah. How he knocked the other chick up? See, I be having questions, and I guess if, people be mad with me because I have questions. I have questions, like for real. I be having questions. So yeah, all that was going on, but hell, that's why he can't get himself together and can't get in shape and get his life together and get to camp and be all what he was supposed to be. I mean, it's like he just never recovered from his mama messing him up when she took that money when he was at Duke. He had to go pro. He ain't never recovered. And then his goofy ass stepdaddy sitting up there acting like what he doing is completely normal. No, it's not. First of all, y'all ain't normal. Why everybody got a different name? Zion got a name, the stepdaddy got a name, the mama got a different name, and the little brother got a. Why everybody got a different last name? Y'all dysfunctional, and this is why that boy got problems. What you say, Celine? I was just a little girl who trusted in Jesus, but I didn't have to go through all of the BS to get to where I was. I mean, listen. If you halfway raised worth a damn, you ain't gotta go through all of that. And there's still people who you'll say was raised decent and choose to go through that drama. Like I don't get it. What you say? Some of the testimonies I did here in church were pretty inspirational, I must say. I mean, it happens. It does. I mean, when you know in there and you serious about saving your soul and getting right with the Lord, then you that sincerity is gonna come through in your testimony. If you just in there, shooting the shit, that's gonna come through as well. So I mean, it is what it is. What you say, Brandon? Out of all the women in the world, this fool chose corn stars, crackers. It is. Listen. And then the thing with Mariah is, what's interesting about her is she only do white men. Like she doesn't have any black male scenes. She don't deal with white men. As if they want her. So she getting dogged. She getting dogged out. Like she getting dogged out. I mean, like she used that ain't even a strong enough adjective for what's going on with her. I know they wearing her ass out. I'm just saying. And then Zion, you fiending. So she laying up with you, and then she's still making movies. I mean, Zion, you didn't even pay for exclusivity. What's wrong with y'all? I'm just saying, like, bro, you didn't even pay for exclusivity. I'm just saying, yeah, treasure your Bible, Celine. It is. It's nasty because I'm the type of chick. I don't even want to see you if we together. I don't even want to see you talk about another female. I know I'm not about to watch you screw them on the screen. Child, I don't understand. Listen, I'm just saying. I mean, because they them folks in the corn industry is some sexual deviance. So I mean, yeah, yeah they dog walking her ass like, y'all. I'm sure there's no amount of surgery that could even begin to try to put that back together. And then she was claiming she was pregnant. So what's up with that? Maybe that's what this is about. Because she was claiming she was pregnant. So from when she first started claiming she was pregnant to now, she would be showing. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on her and see what's going on. What you say, Celine? What you say? I know it's prom, but white guys, even white women, have very interesting taste. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Yeah. Oh well. She ain't even doing that. She ain't even hoeing well. Cause I'm just saying, if you at the top of your game in the corn industry, and you got OnlyFans going on, and you getting money from Zion, you should be straight. What? You should be able to take the Zion money and the OnlyFans and say goodbye to the corn. I'm just saying, really, if you know what I'm saying, you putting it on Zion like you need to, you should be able to get rid of the OnlyFans and the corn and just be up on Zion. Like y'all hoes don't know what to do. Damn, I understand you know what I'm saying. You giving them the slower experience, but can you give them the girlfriend experience on top of that and get your paper right? Get your bread up. You should always have a couple loaves in the freezer. I'm just saying. Like, I'm not even a whore, and I understand this. Like, what y'all doing? I'm confused. I y'all, I don't get it. These hoes can't count. You out here independent contracting the coochie, but you can't take business one on one to get top dollar for said coochie. Knowing you gonna age out. Okay, that's all I'm saying. What you say, Celine? I had a white guy ask me if I like choking and all this nasty stuff. Up. Yo, they like that. They like to choke you. They like to spank you. They like them chains. Child, they like to pee on you. I don't need none of that. You ain't finna choke the shit out of me. Cause I'm gonna get mad and start. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that. Mm-mm. But yeah, they do. They like that. And them nipple clamps and all that kind of shit. Like, nah, I'm good. What'd you say, Brandon? You say that's actually true. I had a white coworker who has never dated white women. Said he was never attracted to them. Ended up marrying a black woman. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Listen, I'm not for the golden showers. You pissing on me. Cause hell, I don't know. First, I don't know if it's in your system, child. These folks, you don't think, no, mm, mm. We gonna get into some of that later on. This dude was on talk. Yeah, no, yeah, damn, be done damn pissed on me and burnt the hole in my skin. You know, burnt my skin off. I don't need them type of problems. I don't need them type of problems. Fuck nasty. Yeah, we can't be. You can't. Yeah, like pulling hair is about. And it depends on because my shit real, so I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Traumatizing my follicles. So yeah, I just all this deviant shit y'all got going on. I don't want no parts. We say foreplay is fine, but golden showers, even yeah, no, that's too much even for me. This is what I'm saying. Can we just get back to mental, like, can we get some mental foreplay going? Like, can we build up, like, did we talk about this previously? Like, you need to make me want to give it to you. Like, you need to start out in the morning and listen something. I mean, tell me about what you want to do. Give me something, but like, we just not, yeah, you're not gonna pee on me. Ain't gonna be no change. First of all, it takes too much time to set all that bullshit up. Like, how are you in the mood and you hooking up chains and cranks and all that kind of nonsense? Like, we can't keep it simple. Get some what's the balls? You know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying? You insert and then you know what I'm saying your man had the remote control. And you know what I'm saying? He just set it off when like you don't never know when he gonna set it off. Bring some of that to the table. But yeah, we're not setting on no chains and no cranks and swinging from the you know what I'm saying the ceiling and all different kind of nonsense. Because I'm just saying what happened if the rope break. Yeah, we're gonna stick to what's the Ben Wall ball? Yeah, we're gonna stick with something like that. Like, put some vibrating underwear on or something. Listen, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You get a hand job on the way to the restaurant, something. But yeah, we just not you ain't peeing on me. We ain't doing all that. We just not gonna do it. I'm cool. Yeah, no. What you say? This Chad I was talking to was shocked I didn't want to jump right into it, but I said the build up is sexy. It is. It is. It is. Listen, it is. What you say, Brandon? How about role playing? I'm down with role playing. I'm down. I'm down for that. Yeah, we just not gonna redecorate with crazy shit. Like y'all remember the movie 9 to 5, right? You know what I'm saying, with Dolly Parton and Jane Fonda and all them. Remember when they had Mr. Hart tied up and he was in there cutting up and she hit the button and he just went, you know what I'm saying, up in that. We ain't got time for all of that. We not redecorating and putting on harnesses and all that kind of bullshit. Like, no. Mm-mm. Hell, folks don't have you want to take the clothes off now anyway. I'm not putting on no extra shit. So yeah, no, we ain't doing all of that. I'm good. What you say, Celine? I think my favorite role play is Doctor and Patient. Okay. Hey, I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm just saying, we just not going. Yeah, we just not getting in anything that could potentially be painful. and start a fight. Yeah. Like what's the what they be with the we put with the knives and shit and be going out there. I'm good. I don't need that. What you say, Brandon? Never seen 9 to 5. So y'all enjoy the build up towards sex more so than the actual sex. Okay, Brandon, this is your homework assignment for the weekend. I need you to watch that. That movie is hilarious. That is a classic. That movie is hilarious. I need you to watch 9 to 5. And to answer your question, it depends on the person. Because let's be for real, all sex ain't good sex, and you could be deeply in love with somebody and they stuff just ain't it. So sometimes you gotta, you know what I'm saying, compensate. So it just depends. It just depends. But I mean, you got to make me want to give it to you. So you will have to say something. I mean, that's what it is. But what you say, Celine? Teacher and schoolgirl seem to be fun too. Yeah. Now, teacher comes in handy when you need to teach them what to do. You know what I'm saying? As far as pleasing you, that's what the teacher comes in handy. Which goes back to the previous question from Brandon. Um, yeah, see them two go hand in hand because then you know what I'm saying you still getting it in, but you can guide them to what needs to be what. Um, but yeah, this just you just nasty because I'm sure somebody done nutted in her face, in her ear, in her weave, like it just can't be an orifice on her that's uncompromised. So to be running up in that, especially raw since she up here hollering about she pregnant now, I don't get it. I I don't I don't know. So I mean I think she's trying to get some sympathy, maybe get a few dollars. But again, if you're working Zion right, you shouldn't need no dollars. So child, I don't know what the hell Mariah doing. I don't think she know what she doing. But what you say, Brandon? Build up shouldn't be hard if you know your woman's likes and dislikes. That's the thing, Brent. A lot of these dudes ain't concerned with that. They just concerned with getting their nut, get their rock off, and that being the end of it. I mean, that's rare these days. But again, I'm a because I'm of the opinion that if you're in a committed relationship, then yeah, you should what I'm saying be figuring out, asking questions. I mean, you can always ask questions. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But I mean, for some reason, even these married people out here, sex is a conversation that they just don't seem to be able to have. I don't know why. What you say, Celine? Yeah, phone sex is good too. That's another way to find out what's going on. Yeah, that's another way. But yeah, it just seems like the sex conversation is just something that folks just ain't they just not having. Then when it's not good, they sitting around pissed off. But if you have a conversation, it could potentially get better. So then you get cheating and disrespect and all that different kind of nonsense going on because you didn't want to have a conversation. But again, how we're in relationships with people that we can't have a conversation with. Right? Even if you know what I'm saying, in a relationship and you have that spell where you feel like you can't say what you need to say, you need to work through that. If the relationship means anything to you, work through it. What you say, Derek? Yeah, it's some people still do that. Yeah, it's still people do that. Absolutely. I don't know why folks act like talking on the phone these days is such a chore. Relationships will work. So if it's work, then put your work in talking on the phone if that's what you need to do. Especially if, what I'm saying, somebody's traveling for work or something going on, what I'm saying, when they had to, be somewhere else or y'all working opposite shifts. Like, listen, and, they working overnight and, you working a regular, 9 to 5 or 8, 9 to 6 or whatnot. Like you might have to, you know what I'm saying? They going to lunch, you know what I'm saying, at midnight, 12:30. You hit them on the horn, get it in. I'm just saying, do what you got to do for the betterment and the sustainment of your relationship. I don't understand why this is hard. I got 2 phones. You always find me. It's not hard. Would you say Celine sounds very middle school, but I actually think phone sex is fun. First, it shouldn't be middle school. Middle school, yeah, no. I mean, I get what you're saying, but that's the problem. Yeah, middle school, they shouldn't be thinking about sex. But we got folks in middle school with babies, so what am I saying? Derek, what is your objection to phone sex? Let us know. What's your objection? I'm just saying, you got to do what you got to do what you got to do to get what you want. Put in the work. I mean, if that mean he need to hear your voice while he rub one out, or you need to hear his voice while you rub one out, or y'all on the duo and y'all saying, see, looking each other in the face while you rubbing one out. Do what you got to do. Hell, that could be the precursor for when the hell he get home, or whoever. I'm just saying, that's the type of chick I am. You working overnight? You hit me up, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, when you get here, it's gonna be something. Yeah, listen, y'all better quit playing and get this together. This ain't hard. What you say, Celine? I heard I heard in the Call Her Daddy podcast, a girl and her fiance had FaceTime sex when they were long distance. Listen, I'm saying, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Hey Mark, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Let's see, Brandon. Look, if you're just trying to get some break the bed action going with a booty call, then that's fine. But if your woman wants to be romanced and make love, then that's the business you need to handle. That part, yeah, we don't go ahead and yeah, that part right there, sir. That part right there. That part right there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead and put that up there. That's what you need to know. Listen, what you say that you're more visual? Okay. So you like me, you just, you know what I'm saying, use your mind and get to where you need to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Are you doing like flashbacks or you doing like anticipatory action? Just, you know, hey. But I mean, I get it. What you say, Celine? I really enjoyed the Call Her Daddy podcast, especially in its early days. The stories they told were so funny. Their advice dealing with F-19s is dump him. I mean, that's real though. That's real. Yeah, Mona. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Get what you want. Ain't no need everybody walking. Ain't no need him walking around with blue balls. I'm saying blue balls is not blue balls. Don't get bills paid. Let y'all know. Blue balls do not get bills paid. If he got blue balls and he paying bills, he gonna blow at some point. And I don't need them type of problems. So we gonna act right. We gonna yeah. Nah. We ain't walk around blue balls. He might pay them basic bills and then leave my bills over to the side somewhere. And then I'm good. Mm-mm. So y'all just chit chatting amongst each other. What you say, Celine? The host of Call Her Daddy Ask Cooper is one of the most successful female producers and is engaged. Okay. Hold on. What you say, Brandon? Wait a minute. What was the original topic? I got here late. This is Foolishness and Fuckery Friday. This was just our first story about world renowned corn star and Ho Mariah Mills talking about she is disassociating from the industry and she been saved. That was our first story. And we over here like I call bullshit. But we gonna see how this play out. What'd you say, Derek? My mind is an adult theme park. I'd rather taste the honey than talk about it. I mean, that's we're not saying just we're not saying be in a perpetual state of talking and thinking about it. We're just saying let that get you through until you get it. That's all we saying. You let that get you through. If that need to get you through your shift, if that need to get you through the week until you can get to them, then that's what we gonna do. But we're not saying that's a contiguous state. That's just a means to get through. That's all. What did you say, Celine? One of the funniest stories that call her daddy gets told was after she was done with football guys in college, she had to get something close to an athlete, but wasn't, and that was the mascot. Oh Jesus, she is a hoe. Like y'all really, I just didn't do no fucking in college. I had like one dude, like for real, and then after we broke up, that was it. I was turned all the way off. Yeah, I didn't deal with it till I came back home. Yeah, like nah. Um, I had things to do. I didn't really have no time to be wasting around. And there was a whole bunch of other stuff going on in my family. So yeah, I had time to be laid up in college. Um, but back to what Brandon was saying. Yeah, that Mariah, that was our first story. But what'd you say, Shalene? I don't know how these women so quick to jump from guy to guy. I'm gonna be on the bench until that part. Yeah, that part. That part. So I'm telling you, it ain't worth it. It's not. It ain't worth it. It's just not. Hey, Skinny, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Now we was in here talking about some foolishness. We ain't got to the fuckery yet. We gonna get there. Okay. Derek said, "My lady would be my buffet, but I have to. If I have to shake the dice, so be it." Really? Okay. Okay. I mean, all right, shake the dice then. Do what you do. I'm just saying. But there, I'm of the opinion in interpersonal relationships, trying to get together, being married, trying to stay married, there really aren't too many obstacles and issues that you can't overcome and resolve. This is about, do you want to? That be the thing. What you say, Mark? Isn't she the one that's pregnant? She say she pregnant. We still waiting on some confirmation from that. But she say she pregnant. She says that she's the ex-wife who had opened her thing to be saved. Yeah. So yeah, how you saved, but you still kicking it on the OnlyFans? You ain't on there. You ain't on there reading no gospel. You ain't on there reading that near chapter and verse. Cause I'm just saying, we talking about you did. I mean, if you are, it's on some deviant action. You probably in there ass naked trying to read some word, knowing you going straight to hell. I'm good. Mm-mm. Nah, I'm good. What you say, Skid? What happened? Nah, I was watching. I watched Crimson. Then I waited for Kofa. He had some technical issues. So when he went off, Tommy came on. And then I went from Tommy to Kevin Samuels. And then I came here. And then I popped in on Pay for Excellence. And then I came to chit chat with y'all. But yeah, we got deviants talk about she saved. Y'all need to quit playing with the Lord. Stop playing with the Lord. For real, for real. Quit playing with the Lord. Cause y'all just y'all heathens. Y'all heathens. Y'all going to the depths of hell and y'all just not even concerned. Because I heard it's dark and hell is hot. That's what DMX told me. He said it was dark and hell was hot, and I ain't trying to go to find out because I don't. Yeah, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I just say Didi was discussing the legalization of prostitution. Listen, I mean, hmm, excuse me, y'all. I mean, it's kind of already legal, but then again, it's not. I think it just depends on how you doing it. Because I mean, these chicks is out here selling ass all over the place. The only ones that's, you know what I'm saying, having issues is the streetwalkers. The honest hoes is the ones having problems. The old lioness, deviant, you know what I'm saying, flim flammers, they good. But the honest hoes is the ones having problems. I gotta make it make sense. Let's just say, gonna start rebuking people like it's going outside. I'm just saying. We ain't in the mood for all of it. That's what she said. Hi Brian, how are you? Say hi on my eyes. The comments are covered up your beautiful face. How are you doing? Oh, I'm fine. How are you? Let's see. Is that better for you? I'm fine. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. We're here to talk about these hoes who talk about they saved, but they still got OnlyFans going on. Gotta love it. Okay, y'all. So we get ready to transition from um the saved hoes to I'm gonna beat your ass and throw you in the deep fryer. Um, this foolishness actually took place in my home state in this place called High Point, North Carolina, which is literally about an hour and a half from me. Y'all, this dude, yeah, that Christian BBL, you gotta love it. Yeah, Christian BBL. Yeah. And she got the whole version, so yeah. Um, so it was a heated debate. Okay, we gotta see what's going on with that. But y'all, let's check this out about this goofball dude who his wife was a manager trainee at McDonald's. She felt she was being disrespected by her coworkers. So instead of her taking the proper channels to resolve this issue, she decided to call her simp ass husband, who then goes up to the store and gets into a fight with the cook and throws him, or tries to throw him in the deep fryer. Yes, y'all. This really happened like right after Christmas. But the artist formerly known as Hoes. But let's check this out because y'all, this right here was a lot. Oh wait, that ain't it. My bad, y'all. Hold up, that ain't the right story. It's nonsense. Oh yeah, we struggle straighter. We is struggle straighter.
Are allegedly attempting to push him into the deep fryer.
In High Point, what happened at a McDonald's restaurant is drawing the attention of a lot of people on social media after police arrested a pastor and charged him with assaulting an employee.
Yeah, this after allegedly attempting to push him into the deep fryer. Fox 8's Celeste Smith is live outside that McDonald's. So, Celeste, what do we know about what exactly happened?
Well, the incident happened here at the McDonald's on South Main Street, where Dwayne Waden was arrested and charged with assault last Thursday. In the police report, witnesses said that Waden is the husband of a manager in training who worked here, who had called him and told her that she needed assistance because her employees were disrespecting her.
The pastor
came up here.
Yeah.
Because she's a worker. His husband came through the door and he started fighting the people.
Moments after the fight at the McDonald's on South Main Street on December 28th, the victim called reporting the incident, asking for medical attention.
I just got assaulted.
Yes, y'all, the whole pastor.
I have asthma, so I'm having an asthma
Fuck
attack.
up.
EMS responded, and the victim suffered a large contusion to the forehead and right eye, along with scratches on his neck. Police arrested Dwayne Waden and charged him with assault after witnesses say he allegedly approached the victim in the fry area of McDonald's, choked the victim, attempted to push him into the fryer, and punched him. This went on until several employees separated them. Waden, a pastor at Elevated Life International on Westchester Drive in High Point, and his wife Latoya, the manager in training, shared their side of the story off camera. The couple said Latoya had been working at that McDonald's location since May of 2023, alleging she was disrespected by the victim with expletives directed at her, and she reported it to supervisors several times. The day of the incident, she confirmed she did call her husband. He came to the restaurant, told her to grab her stuff, clock out, and leave. Her husband said he did step in to stop it. Soon after, the altercation began near the fryer and ended near the front of the restaurant, but he says he did not push his head in the fryer. Regarding the incident, a local McDonald's franchisee said the employee, who is the spouse of the alleged attacker, is no longer employed with my organization.
Yeah, that wig is a hot ass mess, girl. You done better just not don't wear that. Just don't put nothing
for January 22nd. Live in High Point, Celeste Smith, Fox 8 News.
Seriously though. All right, yeah, y'all. Like literally, this what we doing. Yeah, she did. She wanted fresh hot fries. That wasn't the way to get them though, Derek. Trust me, that was not the way to get it at all. Or some fresh meat for that McDouble. That wasn't the way to handle any of that. But yeah, y'all, he the damn pastor, and you ain't got enough sense to ask your wife what the problem is and what did she do to resolve it. So no problem solving, no provision, and no protection went on in this relationship at all. None. She come home talking about she feel like she done got disrespected, and then you go up there and fight the damn dude on the grill. Like, what's wrong, brothers? What? Where's the breakdown? What happened? We just I pray for all the love ladies to get better wigs. Mona, listen, and this is the thing though. So from where she is literally like a stone in the state. Like Charlotte's the biggest city in the state. Then you got Raleigh, which is the capital. They done about caught us. We about neck and neck. Then you got Greensboro, which is right next to High Point. You literally have to go through Greensboro to get to High Point. You got Winston-Salem. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the Triad. So you got like Kery, Apex, all of that, which is attached, you know what I'm saying, to Raleigh. So she literally, y'all my nose itch. I don't know why. Somebody can give me some money. Y'all hit the cash out. She literally is in a position to get some quality help. Like, what the hell? You on here with that damn Walmart? No, I done seen better hair than that in Walmart. Like, girl, that's that say Chanel. I don't even think they make hair no more. That's that plastic hair. And you up on here reporting on the news with that on? Okay. I'm just saying. Yeah, please get some better wigs, because that right there hurt my eyes. For real. Yeah, Pastor literally tried to fry his lip. I don't even say you got charges. Cause I'm just saying, now you see hell, y'all done fought all the food contaminated. You know what I'm saying? They got to shut down. They have to, you know what I'm saying, disinfect and clean that grill. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I used to work at McDonald's. That shit's a process. That's how I got this black dot on my hand. Got that shit messing around, cleaning the grill at McDonald's. I was, you know what I'm saying, spraying that cleaner on there, and that shit jumped back on my hand. Like, literally. Listen. It's a process. Then you done messed up the grease. You know how long it take to drain that grease and clean them grease traps? All because you simping? Because I'm sure she was in there running off at the mouth being disrespectful. So she was supposed to be a manager and all, and dude was just, you know what I'm saying, working the grill. I'm sure she was in there talking crazy. He should just, you know what I'm saying, done the ceiling and put some sugar Avery P on the burger and keep it moving. I'm just saying. And she gonna go home. I'm getting this. I know she was in there crying and carrying. I'm getting disrespected. And he ain't saying this. And they just not listening. And he bring his. You supposed to be the pastor. You bring your sip ass up there. Yo, I think he was getting worked over, which is why he tried to throw him in the grease. I think if we was to talk to, you know what I'm saying, anybody who was there and witnessed the fight, I think Pastor Hubby was getting worked over. And that was gonna be his saving move, was to throw dude in the grease. That's what I think. They are. Yeah, them fries fight worthy. I ain't you they cook them right. Yeah. 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 We say they only get worse. Chicken grease everywhere. This is what I'm talking about. So you ain't no fries. You can't get no McChicken. You can't get no nuggets. I mean, them nuggets is trash now anyway. This whole new batch, new formula situation they got going on is hard. But like, damn, can't get nothing to eat. Can't get no. Well, you put the pies in the oven. I used to put mine in the grease because I was extra, but hell was my stuff, so I do what I want to do. Yeah, sue. You know that'd be my answer for everything, Derek. We're gonna sue. Yeah, that was just a hot mess. That was bad. That wig was bad. Oh Lord, we said hard wig, soft life. Nope. None of that. Yeah, them apple pies be hitting. They done got high. Y'all remember when the pies used to be $2 for $1? Why was I on DoorDash? Them shits was like 2 for $3.19. I said, oh no. We ain't doing all of that. They good. They ain't good like that. Yeah. That's what I'm saying here. If you was gonna go up there and fight to get the ice cream machine fixed. The ice cream be hitting them, y'all. Like, then you old heads like have y'all kids' birthday party at McDonald's. Y'all remember that birthday cake? We done got all off on the tangent, but we gonna come back. That birthday cake used to be hitting. That and the ice cream machine was working. Yeah. Y'all I used to be in McDonald's eating up all this shit. But anyway, yeah, that sensation, Mona, you know what I'm talking about, that greasy looking child, because it was plastic. It wasn't even real hell, it was plastic. You didn't have to put no oil sheen or nothing on it. It was just straight out the pack, glossy. That was glossy hair. What you say, Derek? Yeah, I saw my nose. Listen. Why go to church anyway? You see the video of the pastor that turned his church to. Yeah. There's an L walking it out. Yeah. Yep. What you say, Brandon? What happened is 2 adults went from 0 to 100 over some BS, and the woman decided to pull her husband in a situation that could have resulted in his death. How he dealt with the right one on the wrong day. That part. It always be the dudes be trying to, you know what I'm saying, be doing all the tough talking and be trying to show up like they bout it. I'm telling you, he went up in there and was loud talking and started getting at work, and then, you know what I'm saying, trying to throw dude in the grease. I promise you that's what happened. Bill Gates producing potatoes. Say what? Only good thing about church now is what? It's the chicken. Oh yeah, after service y'all be having chickens. Skinny, he changed the fry recipe. Y'all, I swear my nose is itching. I don't know why. Well, I need the fries to be uncontaminated. I need the grease to stay uncontaminated. It's just the good fries at McDonald's is too damn hard to come by, and you sitting up there, you know what I'm saying, messing up the supply. Because anybody, you know what I'm saying, that worked at McDonald's, you know what I'm saying, you had the fryer, and then, you know what I'm saying, up under it, you know, you have the baskets, but, you know, they hooked up to like a assembly line. So you got baskets of fries waiting to go into the grease. So I know they done threw them shits all over the place. They fries flying everywhere. Man, you messing up inventory, bruh. Y'all messing up inventory with the foolishness. Yeah, milkshake machine always be broke. I'm just saying. So y'all know wifey got fired. From what I hear, Mr. Grill Man, he's still employed. Because they probably scared he gonna sue. But pastor, how you gonna preach? How you preach? You just got through ransacking the McDonald's over this disrespect. We still don't know what was said because it probably was perceived disrespect. He probably didn't even say nothing out the way to her funk ass. But you know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying, I come sliding through High Point on my way to Raleigh. I can't stop and get nothing to eat. because you feeling some type of way and they got some nonsense cooked up. See what I'm saying? I don't need those type of problems. I don't need that. This is why. But it's another example of black women and management not working. Prime example, because she didn't follow any of the proper channels to get this issue resolved. You just said the hell with that and just, you know what I'm saying, threw the whole manual to the side and was like, I'm gonna pick up the phone. Foolishness. What you say, Derek? What's funny about the nightclub church? None of the members stood up and said no in the land of the blind. One man. That's all that. That's because they were not there to get their soul saved. They wasn't there trying to get the word. They was in there they wanted a show. So that's what they got, was a show. Now, when they get to the gate and got the answer for that show, that's when they're gonna play dumb. Like, I thought it was cool because we was at church. What'd you say, Skitty? I love how all my eyes interact with the chat. Hey, I'm here for y'all. I'm here for y'all. Look, Mark, I cook my own food too. I do, but I mean every now and then. I'm a sucker for good fries. I'm gonna go ahead and be honest. I'm a sucker for good fries. McDonald's, Five Guys, Lord, Five Guys, Wingstop. We got this place called Burger Fi. Like I'm a Bojangles. I'm a sucker for good fries. For real, for real. What'd you say? Crank that soldier boy for Jesus. We ain't doing this. We not gonna do this. You're laughing skin. We're not doing this. Seriously though, that situation could have easily went off the rails. You never know what kind of time people be on. It doesn't take much to set them off. People get deleted for followers. This is so true. So true. Because I know some folks, you know what I'm saying, where they had their heat on them at the McDonald's while they was flipping them down quarter pounders. And when it made them know, never mind. None. He said he turned the fryer into holy oil, tried to anoint his head. This is what I'm saying. Just extra. Extra. Yes. You got to remember what, Derek? Yeah. Listen. Them Five Guys fry. And it's the messed up part, y'all. We used to so we had this place called the Epicenter here in Charlotte. It's uptown. It was like an adult mall, but it was restaurants, clubs, it was bowling alley, bars, you know what I'm saying, that type of thing. And there was Five Guys on the top floor. It closed at 4 a.m. Man, I see every weekend. I used to be up there strong. Well, I was kicking it with this dude that, you know what I'm saying, it's a hotel was attached to it. So he was the manager at the hotel. So I used to kick it with him, hit the Five Guys, and then, we'd be in there chilling. Man, I miss that because, I could get off with y'all, go get me some fries. But, people don't want to pay the bills, so the joint got foreclosed on. So that's what that is. But yeah, Five Guys, Burger Fi, Wingstop, Bojangles, and McDonald's. They're my go-tos for the fries. But yeah. Hell, them people in Alabama can't even get to McDonald's. Hell, I don't think it's but 2. And this fool, I'm over it. Hold on, we don't know if that oil was anointed. It probably wasn't. Hey y'all, I tell y'all, I don't know what. It might have been all that sage I was in here burning earlier, y'all. When I tell you, it's craziness. What foolishness? When I was in High Point, I mean, I've been at High Point, child, more times I can damn count. I've been in the house, literally. Let me see, when last time I left the house? I went out this afternoon. I went to Captain D's. That's like a seafood kitchen that's like around the corner from my house. Prior to Wednesday. That's less on the house. But yeah, no, I've been good. Let me see. I mean, had it been Waffle House Buddy with the Newport behind his ear, flipping that Patty Mel already on his final notice for being late, Pastor would have got his push. For real. Yo, when I tell you, yeah, dude at the Waffle House, yeah, back there pissed out, yeah. Soon as dude, he'd have been because you know they keep that little basket of eggs, you know what I'm saying, right there. Child, he would start pitching them eggs in his ass. Yo, for real. He'd have slung them damn grits. Y'all know they keep the pot of grit. Child, he'd have slung them grits. It'd have been hash browns flying. Listen. Yeah, child, you gotta be real careful. Hold up. Back feet stew. Listen, Skinny, I be trying to stay away from the hyenas, but they be showing up. Yeah, it's what old boy said. Y'all remember Anchorman, Legend of Ron Burgundy. Remember that cologne, that Sex Panther? Like he was like it's pungent to the nostrils. Yeah, that's back feet stew. If he pungent to my nostrils. I don't bother with that. He said thinking about picking up French fry cutter. Hey, yeah, do that. Do that. The trick is you'll say you want to fry them twice. So let me start from the beginning. Once you cut them, put them in ice water. Let them sit in the ice water for about 30, 45 minutes. Take them out, dry them off. Then you want to get you 2 batches of oil. One needs to be hotter than the other. So one needs to be about 300 degrees, and then the second one needs to be like 350, 375. So you'll say fry them in the first joint, take them out, put them in the second one, and then by the time you take them out the second one, they rice. That's what happens at Five Guys, and they be on it. What you know about Captain D's, Mark? Yeah, them hush puppies. And that tartar sauce. Yeah. Ooh. Yes. That's what it is. Mona saying, hey. Yeah, child. Yeah. Captain D's be on it. And they had nerve to have a $4.99 2-piece. Yeah, I was dead off on that. On it. For real. On it. Yeah, this is so out of order. Okay, all right, y'all. So yeah, we done had the McDonald's French fry showdown. Now we got I'm sure y'all heard about this one. This happened the other day. Man was in court in Las Vegas asking for probation, and the judge denied the probation, and he promptly jumped over the bench and beat her ass. Listen, y'all, I was wanting not to laugh, but I was wanting not to laugh, but upon further review, and Tommy Sotomayor did a review on this earlier today. I might have to do a separate video on that where he broke it down. She deserved that ass whooping. Like, for real. She deserved that ass whooping. Yeah, that was the French fry fiasco. What you say, Mark? Yeah, listen, Captain D's be hitting for real. Folks be sleeping on that. Captain D's is like the fish equivalent of Popeyes. Let me put it like that. It puts you in the mind of Popeyes. Yeah, Brandon, I'm about to run the video. Listen, yo, it was so out of order. But like I'm gonna run it and then we're gonna talk about it because I got some questions. I'm gonna let them talk.
Who was violently attacked in her courtroom by a man being sentenced. Aaron Katersky is back with this story. Good morning again, Aaron.
And good morning again to you, Michael. The judge was overseeing what should have been a routine sentencing when out of nowhere, the defendant jumped the bench and lunged for the judge.
Overnight, a judge attacked in a Nevada courtroom. Chaos erupting moments after what appeared to be a calm sentencing. Deobra Redden, a repeat offender, had pleaded guilty to attempted battery with substantial bodily harm.
He did,
but
though.
argued
He
to Judge
did. That
Mary
was
Kay
wasted
Hothus
talent.
he did not deserve another trip to prison.
I feel like I should be given a shot because I'm in a better place than I was.
The judge reminded Redden of his lengthy criminal record.
3 felonies, a gross, 9 misdemeanors, multiple DVs. Got a lot going on, sir.
Still, he asked for leniency.
I feel that I shouldn't be sent to prison for a second time.
But the judge denied his request for probation.
I appreciate that, but I think it's time that he gets a taste of something else because I just can't with that history. In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court
Moments later, Redden leapt over the defense table and the bench, landed on top of the judge, and sparked a brawl with
It's the
court
flag
officers and
falling
attorneys.
for me. It's the
Courthouse
flag,
officials
y'all.
telling ABC News Judge Hothus experienced some injuries and her condition is being monitored. The marshal sustained injuries and has been
How the hell the
transported to
marshal
hospital.
sustained injuries and
This video, sadly, is a great example of how vulnerable judges are. If they would have had any information that he was going to do something this outrageous and violent, they either would have
it's when he
restrained
screamed,
him.
"Fuck that," and that's when he took
or
off.
even
I
done
knew then
this
she was in trouble.
remotely.
Back in October, Maryland Judge Andrew Wilkinson was found with gunshot wounds in his driveway
Yeah, I
following
knew
a
then
targeted
it was gonna
attack.
be problem.
Wilkinson was rushed to the hospital, but later died of his injuries. According to authorities, a document appearing to be Wilkinson's final court order revealed the 52-year-old
Y'all
judge had
judges,
issued
y'all
a
need to
decision
learn
in
how
a
to,
divorce
how to
believed to
fight.
involve the alleged shooter.
Shut the fuck
Judges,
up.
in my view, many of them
Hire some
feel
security.
vulnerable,
Them
and
babies
rightly
ain't getting
so.
it.
I think this case will bring to light
Them babies
the
ain't
whole
getting it.
idea of how vulnerable judges are in their own
Damn,
courtroom.
man. For real?
The court said it's now reviewing
keep your mouth
security
shut.
procedures and will do whatever is necessary to protect judges. Michael?
They should, Aaron. And Aaron, there is a bigger question about judge safety in general.
There is. Threats against judges have surged of late, most recently after the Colorado Supreme Court knocked Donald Trump off the state's primary ballot. There are new laws in place meant to protect judges and their families after the son of a federal judge in New Jersey was shot and killed in the family home. That was back in 2020, Michael.
Yeah, we won't forget that. All right, thank you so much for that, Aaron.
The problem was, listen, y'all.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News
problem
YouTube
was
channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage,
She
click
got
on the
slick at
right
the
over
mouth.
here to subscribe to our channel.
She
And
got
don't forget
slick.
to download the
It
ABC
got
News
dealt
app for
with.
breaking news alerts.
I mean, it's one thing. I understand, you gotta, you gotta do your job and, hand down the law and, sentences and all that kind of stuff. But that's what I'm saying. I'm probably gonna do a separate video on Tommy's breakdown because he had a way longer version of the video. And she was there talking real slick to that man. She was like, looking at your history, but I mean, you know what you've been doing, and you need to taste of something different because obviously what we doing for you ain't working. Because you and all this mental health you keep talking about. I mean, you just not. I don't think that's really the problem. So we just gonna have to do something else with you. Like he was some little kid somewhere, and she got to talking, and he was like, "Fuck that," and took off. I was like, Jesus, yeah. I'm gonna have to do a separate video. I had that for y'all tomorrow because Tommy had a way longer version, but yeah, she was in there talking sideways. And then for what they say, she got a history of talking to people sideways. So I mean, that was just her bill coming due. Because I mean, he put in work on her. And then like in the version that Tommy had, like you could see the old punk ass deputies. Get off of her! Get off of her! Yeah, get off of her! Like, are y'all serious? Hell, I can fight better than that, and I don't fight. Get off of her! And then you got talking about he sustained injuries. Are you okay? Child. Like I said, y'all gonna need to either have to learn to shut the fuck up, learn how to fight, or invest in some security. Because the way y'all going, it ain't looking good. These defendants and plaintiffs and all this kind of stuff, they not in the mood for you judges. They not in the mood. They ain't in the mood. And he's about to spear her. I heard the music. Yo, it was the when the flag fell. I was like when she tried to get, and Well, she was like, I done said too much. It was too late by then, man. You was cool when you was up there talking, but then when he might have took one step before he just left over. Listen, y'all, he was not playing games with her. He was like, if I'm gonna do time, I'm gonna feel good about this time. That's what I got from it. I have to Goldberg. Hey, Luke Casey, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Listen, we're here talking about the judge that got worked over in court for running off at the mouth. Because, I mean, clearly, y'all, anybody who jumped on there was no hesitation from this dude. Not a millisecond of hesitation. You gotta know they not in their right mind. You gotta know they ain't together. Get that man some help. Cause see, now you need help. He need mental health help, and you need physical health help because you done got worked over because you was run off at the mouth because you was supposed to be the one who had all their faculties together, but you thought it was a good idea to sit up and talk condescending to somebody who, one, is at your mercy, and two, clearly is in need of a psychiatric evaluation. This is what I be talking about. Y'all said, I got to see about this. Somebody put the link in for Didi. I need to see what's going on. Cause y'all talking like that was good. I'm just saying, like, she asked for that. Now, see, this the chick who needed her husband to come and regulate, not Miss McDonald's. This judge right here needed, but he probably been like, bitch, you talk too much, and I'm gonna let him do what he do. Okay, I'm just trying to say, once my face go down and I come back to work, I'll be up in there real humble. Be saying nothing. When nobody get no time for about a good 90 days. 90 days. Something like that. But yeah, I would, yeah. She asked for that. I mean, she didn't even get the sentence out. She didn't even get it out. He was on her like white on rice, as old people used to say. I mean, I didn't see. Maybe y'all saw. Did anybody try to like hold him back, like his attorney, some family, like any of that? Was anybody like, nah, don't do this? Because I'm just saying, once he was over on the other side of that bench, it was every man for themselves. Like, for real. It was every man for themselves. What you say, skin? Yeah, she basically was telling him that she didn't believe that he had any mental health issues, and that basically he needed some real time because he clearly wasn't getting the message. And he was like, "Oh, bitch, no. If I'm gonna get some time, I'm gonna earn it." So he worked over. He worked her all the way over. He said he was running like Chicken George. Hey, he works her over though. So I'm sure he rested well at the penitentiary. I'm sure he rested well at the penitentiary. See, that's the kind of stuff when you get there, that gets you some that buy you some credit. That buy you some leave me alone credit. So hell, the judge don't even know she was helpful. She wasn't trying to be, but she ended up being helpful to this man. And she was trying to be everything but that. So yeah, he probably rested well at the pen. He probably got an extra help in a potato salad and banana pudding in the cafeteria. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he gonna get a couple. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get a couple packs of cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? He'll get the hook up. Yeah, he gonna be all right. Cause she want to run off at the mouth. That's what I'm saying. Everybody is not gonna take the bullshit. Some people just done had enough They just like heal with it. They done. And you gonna get it for everybody else that they let slide. Because that's what happened. Though. She got it for everybody who he let slide. Tell me something about oh my else running down the stairs and how I learned. Wow. Okay, you don't pull that out from way back. I have not watched that in forever. It's in here somewhere. I have not. Y'all, I actually was watching Roots. That's what I do. First of the year, I usually do it on. Hey y'all. I usually do it on New Year's Day. Cause that'd be my I'm gonna watch that because I don't want to forget what white people done to us. Type of time. But this year I done had stuff going on. I ain't really had that type of time. So I've been watching a little bit every day. Yeah, he gonna be inmate of the month for like the next 4 months. Cause you know they play it. Ooh. You know they running that video every 5 seconds. You know they running that video. They pulling it up on the internet. Yeah, he about to mess around, have celebrity status at the jailhouse. Yo, that's that dude. That's that dude with the judge had. Yeah, man. Yeah, he about to be on serious VIP time. Serious VIP time. What you say? Trading crumb cakes for a bar of soap. Just don't drop it. Please don't drop the soap. Don't drop it. That's why y'all know it's horrible. Picture. Yeah. He. Hold on. Let me see, because there was another one on here from Instagram. Where it showed him like it's a little bit clear. Like he told her ass up. Hold up, y'all. He told her ass clean up. Tell what you say that said how I learned with Buster, you know we go to school too. That part. That part. Y'all look, hold up. It's the flag for me. It's the flag for me. Like, yeah, she just had fucked up. Damn. I'm sorry, y'all. It's quality. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Listen, that is just. Child, court just don't even get you the type of respect it used to. You know, like back in the day, you know, you used to get dressed to go to court. You know, you used to put your suit on. You know, women, you put say your best dress on. You say your best heels, cause you trying to go in there and like you got some sense, so you don't get you get the least amount of punishment you can get. Child, these people today be like, all of that. I'm gonna come dressed in case I got to show out. Like they be with Jordans on. I guess they be like, you know what? I got to have some grip in case I got the, you know what I'm saying? I got to knuckle up. Like just polos and t-shirts on at the court. Just it'd be a hot mess. It'd be a hot mess. I'm just saying, man, you gotta get your reflex together so you can move faster than this. You should have been up. You should have been up. Seriously. She should have been up. He wouldn't have got me. I'm just saying. I mean, did she hit a head? Like, ma'am, look at her. Yeah, he like hit her with that number right. Yeah, ma'am. Yeah. You got you walking around with some lumps. You think this judge would have been faster in spot? This is what I'm saying. Yeah. Mm-mm. 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 Shahi done tore all the stuff up. Shahi done the flags everywhere. I'm just saying. This out of order. What you say, Celine? You planning your vacation to Bermuda? Bermuda was cool. It's cool. When y'all trying to go? Ma'am, I'm just saying this here, your life in order. This is not it. Yeah, I think she on her way back, Celine. Like back stateside, short side. What did you say? Legalizing adult service with fixed dating issues. No. No. I don't think so. Yeah. Child, it's a few teams could use some of that linebacker action he bringing to the table right now. Seriously, it's a few teams that can use his services. Y'all need to see what he getting out and call him up since the season about to be over. Y'all got time. Y'all got time. What you say? I just want to relax on the beach. I don't know if it's worth it because my uncle owns a condo in Naples, Florida, and they have beautiful. Yeah, girl. You better holler up. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, are y'all like cruise? Are you trying to cruise over there, or you going to like a resort? You like, listen, we have Publix here in North Carolina. I love Publix. Literally, I gotta go to Publix tomorrow. Well, later on today. It's like 1:00 in the morning. Yeah, I love Publix. Publix is my spot. Y'all trying to take a cruise? Oh, well, that'll be fun. Take the cruise. Yeah, that'll be fun. I like cruising. I have stock in the three majors: Carnival, Norwegian, and Royal Caribbean. I want to try Virgin. My sister just went on a cruise on Virgin in November, like right before Thanksgiving. But she said that it was a lot of rainbow and alphabet folk up on there. Y'all know me. Y'all know that is not my type of height. I do not want to be surrounded. And then she said they were on there some kind of app that they have where they can pull the app up and see how many like minded folk are in the vicinity. And so she went with a friend of hers. It was her birthday, so it was like her and some of her family and one of the cousins. You know, he's a member of the alphabet community, and he was telling her about the app, and he pulled up the app, and it was like 5,600 people on the boat, and 3,000 of them was on that app. I was like, hell no, hell to the no. Oh, Pay for Excellence. Hey, how you doing, Drew? Thanks for stopping by. He did though, Mark. Yeah, he got over there where he was determined. He was like, I'm gonna hit this bitch in her mouth. And that's what he did. You say celebrity cruises appeal to me more because they're very minimal kids on it. Well, see, that's the thing with Virgin, they're adult only. Like I think you guys like 25 and up to be on there. But yeah, I'm gonna need to find a non-rainbow cruise to get on. Cause they be extra. What Skinny Boy say? When I asked, did you feel it? Yeah, the cousin, that we was talking about last week. Yeah, on Friday, Crimson has the call-in show. I got it because I dozed off on the one today with the chick that was on. She about scared the hell out of me because I thought she was talking to a man, and then she started pulling out these babies. I was like, Jesus. So I got to go back and watch because I clearly missed something. Well, Celine say yes, but she won't listen. Listen, you can lead the horse to water, but you can't make them drink. That's all you can do. I mean, folks want to continue to waste time. That's on them. Ain't really nothing you can do for that, Celine. But you say when I go on a cruise I don't either. What's your damn bread snatchers. Yeah, because I think the last cruise I was on Carnival, for those of y'all who've been on there, when you have kids, they put the armbands and they have trackers and trackers and stuff in armbands so you can keep up with your kid. This bad fucker chewed damn armband off. And then had nerve to come up missing. So we literally got to stop, what we doing, so these people could try to find a bad ass kid. I was like, throw that fucker overboard. We got things to do. We trying to get to Turkey Caicos. We not trying to be out here doing donuts because this little bad fucker chewed off the damn armband. Put all of them off the boat because they holding up progress. That was me, because by the time I got tipsy, we was like a day and a half in. Not in the mood. Be playing around with no kids. We should have been down there in the auditorium, watching Elmo and them, and been cool. I appreciate that. Virgin Cruises scare you. Okay, I don't know why. Crimson almost had me in tears today. She doing God's work. Yeah. Mark, listen, my sister, she was like, sissy. She was like, I don't understand how it was 5,600 people on the boat, 3,000 of was rainbow people. She said it was everywhere. Just running rampant. Just running rampant all through the boat. I was like, damn, I can only imagine. She said, yeah, they was, they had the dudes had their dress on. They had like a some kind of ball or something in the club. She said it was wearing latex, spandex, damn heels. Like it was a damn free for all for the freaks. I was like, girl, and my sister, she is really all about living the godly life. Like she is about as close to by the book fanatical as you can get without actually being there. Like she's serious about her walk with the Lord. So she was like, girl, she was like, it was just times I was just in the room. Like I don't even want to go nowhere because they was just everywhere. I was like, damn, like I don't, yeah. Because I know me, I'd have tripped 2 or 3 of them in the club. You walk around with them 7-inch platforms on, like Fly Guy and I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. Y'all remember that? When he got out of jail, he had the aquarium platforms on. Yeah. Yeah. Trick that ad real quick. Like, them Disney cruises tight, but you gotta pay Celine. When I took, Lord have mercy, they high. I went 2017. That sucker was $3,000 just for me. Yeah, you Disney don't play. But I mean, you won't for nothing. I mean, nothing. But you gonna pay because that was 3 stacks just for me. Okay, so let me tell you about Carnival because I got like super duper VIP. Like I'm sure Michonne got the same type of action. Much as she go, it depends on what boat you getting on and where you getting on at. Florida is kind of hit or miss. Some of them is just the spirit of the fleet. Galveston is pretty good. That's kind of your upper to do folks. New York and Baltimore, you need some bread. That's your upper crust people. Cali is some of both. So it just depends on where you getting, which Carnival boat you getting on and where you're getting on at. Definitely overseas, like say Italy and France and all that, though they are top notch. So it just depends. I want to get on the new boat, the Mardi Gras. They were building the Mardi Gras before the pandemic. That's how big this boat is. It actually was finished and went for testing because they have to test them, and they sit for like a year and a half. It went in 2021, I think it was. So it went from 20 2017 to 2021 for them to build it. And then it did the 18 months. So I think it actually takes off for its first group. I want to say February. I think it's next month sometime. I'm trying to get on the Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras high. Mardi Gras was like $1,900. I'm bougie. I don't want to be in the bottom of the boat. I need I need that balcony whole suite situation. So yeah, it was like 19 last time I looked at it. So yeah, it just depends. But I heard some ding-a-ling-a-ling and chang. Hey, Rich Turner, thanks for the cash app. I appreciate you. Appreciate the support. Yeah. So it just depends with Carnival, where you getting on and which one you getting on. Cause like I've gotten on some that were on their way out of the rotation, and them cruises was like $150, $200. I mean, it wasn't a bad boat. It was just, it was on its way out the fleet. So it just depends. Yeah, that part's skinny. Yeah, them but fire. Like, especially if you get on one that has like themed, like I think the last one I got on was had Guy Fieri, so I had like his burger joint. Man, I was in there smashing. That was pre weight loss and pre Monjaro. I was in there smashing, and then I got on the one that had the Emerald Lagasse, smashing. So yeah, Carnival, they be getting it. You said one cool thing about Carnival, that's like the air bike. Okay, so yeah, air bike, the artificial, the waves, where you can surf, the roller coaster. I think the roller coaster is on the Mardi Gras. I'm getting on there. I'm not playing. I'm getting on there because I'm real sure at this point I'll meet the weight requirement. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure. Just getting there by myself. Don't be trying to get in there with nobody to be hugged up or nothing of that nature. But yeah, I'm gonna get on the roller coaster. I'll take some video and y'all can come along with that. Which movie? I don't even which movie was I talking about? I said Royal Caribbean seems like a solid, not expensive quality. Well, no, it depends on what you consider expensive. Because I mean, Royal can get a little pricey, so it just depends again on where you're going to embark, how long you're gonna be gone. Royal was cool. At the time, let me see. What was that when we went? That was 16. Oh, I can't remember the name of that ship. It literally, when we had to, when we docked to get off, we was in the Bahamas. I went with a friend of mine. It was like a last minute type of joint. So it was like one of them 150, dollar cruise I was telling y'all about, but it was like a 5-day joint. It actually went out of Charleston, which is like 3 hours from here. And I can't think of the name of that boat, but it was brand new. And when it pulled up, it completely blocked out every other boat that was there parked. It washed us out. It was like 3 other boats that was beside us. All you saw was that Royal Caribbean boat. I was like, I got to get on there, y'all, and I cannot remember the name of it. And I got on. I'm gonna have to go and check my history, and I'll let y'all know. That boat was huge at the time. Now it is small compared to what they building, but none of them are as big as them Disney boats. When Disney come up, because they black and gold, and then they have Mickey on the side. When Disney pull up, that's all you see. They be gleaming. I'm telling you. I'm like, is that real gold y'all got rammed around? Disney wash out everything. Everything. So it said it definitely depends. What you say, Skinny? Definitely depends on what boat. I've done them all. Like, yeah, for me, Florida is the most cost effective because with the two airport, well, we have the international airport here in Charlotte, and then in Concord, which is literally like 10 minutes up the road, we have it's not a municipal airport, but it ain't international, so I would just call it like a regular airport. That's where Allegiant flies out of there. It's in Concord. So Allegiant running to Florida like 3-4 times a day. So between Allegiant and Charlotte Douglas, yeah, Florida is that's the move. So yeah, you find a cheap one, get on, get off. Yeah. That's how I ran up my status. Like I would do like the weekend cruises that would leave like Friday morning and come back like Monday morning. So yeah, I could literally, you know what I'm saying, take Friday off and then be at work Monday afternoon. Yeah, I was killing it. Killing it. Flights would be like $40. Like I took one that was like $29 going and it was $9 coming back. Literally. Used to be on it. Channel was the days. Yeah, Biden got to go. He messing up progress. Hell, I did most of that under Trump. We gonna be real. Carnival's cool, but anytime you do a cruise, make sure you get that part, Brian. Get that balcony, and then like on some of these carnivals, you know, when you get the balcony, you get like the you get that special access because they like roped off. You know, when you go into they have like the special spa and then your separate pool and all that kind of yeah. That's the move. That's the move. What you say? I was looking up celebrity cruise costs with flights, hotel, excursions, and cruise, and it was like 12,000 for 2 people. The thing is, don't put it all together. You can't. Don't put it all together because yeah, it's gonna run you that kind of money. Book the cruise first. Get that locked in. Then you get the hotel piece together. So you got your cruise, you got your hotel. Then you work on your flight because the flight price is gonna fluctuate. So you don't want to get stuck with a $700 flight in the package, and then 2 weeks before it's time to go, that same flight will cost you $225 because they're not gonna change it. And then excursions, you always get a better deal once you get on the boat. Yeah, you always get a better deal on excursions once you get on there because they're trying to fill up empty slots. So yeah, book your cruise, then get your hotel, then your flight, and then your excursion once you get on the boat. And I always get the drink package. If you think you're gonna drink, get the drink package. I'm just telling you. If you thinking about drinking, go ahead and get the package. What's going on? Yeah, no, anybody dropping 12 stacks. We're not. You say, Mark, not taking an economy class overseas, so step above economy will work for me on American Airlines. American falling off. Like American, yeah. I mean, I've done it. It wasn't horrible, but I mean, like halfway through the flight, I was able to get upgraded. It just depends. Like I wouldn't take economy to be going nowhere like Japan. But I mean, like London, like rolling to Heathrow or something like that. Now, once you go to sleep, you it really don't matter. But I mean, you're like somewhere like Japan, Thailand, something like that. Nah, yeah, I'm going to pay. Because now I'm gonna be honest, I'm trying to get off American Airlines in London at Heathrow and get on what's that, Euphrates or one of them. I'm trying to get on some non-American stuff and stay along the way I got to be. That's what I'm doing. Let me say Florida and Puerto Rico on Carnival was pretty. Okay. I actually flew into Puerto Rico, so I can't speak on that. Hold on. Don't know if Barcelona or Rome is easier for embarkation on the Mediterranean. They about the same. Honestly. Only reason I say that is because I've embarked in Rome, and a friend of mine, she did Barcelona, and we kind of compared. No, it's really not too much difference. What do you say? A friend of mine is going on Mardi Gras in March. Yo, when I tell you I'm trying to get on the Mardi Gras, listen, Listen, y'all just don't ever understand. Oh, I was trying to get this particular person to go with me, but he act like he'll never want to go nowhere. I'm trying to get on the Mardi Gras. I'm trying to get on there, like for real, for real. Mardi Gras. Okay, actually got another one. The Forenzi is set to sail this year. Oh, it's gonna be going to Mexico. Okay, so it's gonna be running out of California. Y'all might have to take that, because Spirit. Yeah, I've been on Spirit, y'all. So you can get to California for about $200 if you work it right. Okay, so yeah, Mardi Gras set sail February 13th, 2024. Yeah, I'm trying to get right on the Mardi Gras. Yes, y'all. Yeah, got to make that happen. Got to be more careful. What you say, Mark? Yeah, I'm a foodie. Yeah, my palate is rather refined. Which is why I don't be understanding like some of these folks. This stuff y'all be doing because considering good food, I be shaking my head, but to each his own. What you say, Celine? When I'm saying Barcelona seems a lot easier to get around compared to Rome. I mean, just depends on how you want to get around. Rome about putting your feet on the pavement. I'm gonna be honest. Get your little Vespa, your bicycle, and walk. That's pretty much what they're doing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get you sucker. Sade is one of my favorites. Like listen about that theme music. Every good hero should have some. You want to do a cruise to Alaska? Yeah, Mark, like I've been trying to go on the Alaskan cruise, but you know what I'm saying. My cruise buddy, I don't know. I mean, I don't even like being cold, but I'm trying to go. So I'm like, if I don't like being cold and I want to go, girl, you need to come on because you from Iowa. Like you used to freezing to death. Like, what is the problem? Let's go. So yeah, we need to talk because I'm trying to see what's happening over there in Alaska because folks be going and they be like, it's just amazing. So I want to partake of the amazingness. Would you say the closest airport to me is the international airport, which is nice. Yeah, our airport's international, so I get it. Mom Dukes, yes. Rest in peace, yes. I'm gonna need to get an inside room, which is fine because I probably won't be in it that much. Okay, let me tell you about the inside, Celine. They all right. I've done it. Now, it was cool for me because now in the inside, you gonna rock. You gonna rock and roll. You gonna feel the motion of the ocean. So if you somebody who tend to get seasick or that bothers you or you got vertigo or something, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do it. And I love it because it reminded me of being okay, y'all. And I'm by no means an alcoholic, but I have been buzzed a time or two. Y'all know when you've been drinking and you've been partying, get your swerve, your two step or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is you do, and you know what I'm saying, you lay down and you feel like you on a roller coaster, like you just be that type of deal. That's what it feel like in the middle, in the bottom of the boat. So I mean, if you somebody who rock themselves to sleep or somebody rock you to sleep or something of that nature, you gonna love it. If that bothers you, don't do it because you gonna feel it because the anchor's down there. And depending on you'll say how choppy the water is, it's gonna be extra movement, and then especially if you get to a situation where they drop the anchor and you just doing donuts, you gonna be messed up. But again, because it didn't bother me because I like that. I rock myself to sleep sometimes. So what else we got going on? Damn, I went way up here. Oh, hold on. You book. Okay, when's the best time to book a flight? Depends on where you're going. I mean, sometimes you just get fantastic deals. Like before American decided to lose their mind, like I was rolling up on, saying, $50 round trip tickets to Florida. I mean, I'm like, okay, it's $50. Let me go ahead and get this now. Because it's probably not gonna get any cheaper, and then I just worked around that. So I mean, if you get like a phenomenal deal like that, book it then. But normally probably about a month out. Probably about a month out. We say when you booked the cruise online ahead of time, they constantly have bills so you can get marked down. Yep. What you say, Celine? I know it's cheaper to fly during the week, but I don't even know when it's cheapest to book. I mean, you know what? That flying through the week is not even really. That ain't always true. I got some banging deals while I left on Friday and Saturday. Hell, even Sunday. It just depends. Economy, the wrong seems trip. Yeah, I ain't doing that. Yeah, I wouldn't. Um, yeah, I would. All right, Skinny. You take care. I'll be back on tomorrow. Come through. Um, I had a good time in Rome. I'm trying to go back. I had a real good time. I seen the man this time. But yeah, I mean it was plenty to do. I mean it was plenty to do. Um, yeah, but no, I had a good time in Rome. I'm just saying when I go to Italy, I just want to take a food and wine. Girl, they everywhere. You don't even have to take no tour. Just walk around. Literally, just walk around. For real, for real. We say, is there YouTube footage of the Mardi Gras being? It probably is. I'll look, but because I know when I was on, was it the Sensation or the Celebration? Or hell, was it both of them? Hell, it might have been both of them. They actually had videos running them building the Mardi Gras. So I'm sure it's got to be something on YouTube somewhere. What you say, Celine? Alaska is beautiful in the summer. I've heard. That's where I need to go in the summertime. Because I'm trying to see what's going on. Because everybody talk about it. If it was just the Alaskan cruises is just so amazing. So I want to go see what's going on. Oh wow, Egypt. Okay. Ocean view room. Ocean view is good too. Yeah, ocean view is good. Yeah, you got to have that balcony. I'm telling you, it make all the difference. Especially depending on what kind of vibe you going for. Like if you want to, be the busybody and being involved in everything what's going on, then you probably really don't need the balcony because you ain't gonna be in a room like that. But if you trying to be on some rejuvenation type of time, that's what you need. I know. I always end up telling y'all stories. I really do. Hey King, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Brandon, you back? We in here running talk travel. We done got through laughing at the judge getting her ass beat, and we in here talking about travel. We gonna put a cruise together. We gonna put a cruise together. We trying to get to Alaska. Delta. I ain't been on Delta really ain't a lot of Delta going on here out of Charlotte. That's really more of a Atlanta thing. I mean, for where I am. So yeah, it's been a minute since I've been on Delta. Child, yeah. Ooh, honey, them men fine, honey. Ooh, Lord. Yeah, they fine, child. Hey, Daphno, how you doing? Child, we was in here talking about some foolishness. We started out talking about Mariah Mills said that she's saved and don't want to be associated with the prime community, but she's still doing OnlyFans. We also talked about the pastor who beat up his wife's coworker and tried to shove him into the deep fryer at McDonald's. And the judge who got beat up by the defendant because she was in there talking slick and denied his probation. So that's what we're talking about. Yeah, I want to go to Egypt. see what's happening over there. What you say last time I had the balcony, the dolphins are swimming in the swim. Yes, swimming right beside the boat. Yeah. Oh, I know that was awesome. Yes. Yeah, yeah. I need to get to Morocco. Hey, yes. Get on down. Yes, child. Ease on down the road. Mm-hmm. Only the most Morocco I've seen was on 90 Day Fiance. This chick, damn, what was her name? She was dating this dude from Morocco, and it was so clear he wasn't wanting her. Like she's about to get him locked up because she's over there wanting to be American, and y'all know they don't play them games over there. Yeah, she's trying to slide him down in public and all this kind of bullshit. He was like, "Look, I'm not going to jail for you." Nicole, that was her name. Hassan was his name, Nicole. Yeah, so we got a pretty good view of Morocco thanks to them two goofballs. But yeah, so we coming up on the 2 hour mark. We have I think I'm gonna save this last one because I need to figure out what's going on with the audio because I haven't seen it, so I need to be able to hear it so we can discuss it while we all looking at it at the same time. It is a guy who did an interview with Anton Daniels. Shout out to Anton. He is a former exotic dancer, and he was talking about some of the hygiene issues that black females currently have. So, here we do all we can to reset the community. So, ladies, we gonna have a discussion on how to wash your ass. So, we're gonna do that tomorrow. That's gonna be on the agenda for tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and push back the romance because I ain't really feeling romantic right now. People on my damn nerves. They're not on my nerves. It's just presenting some challenges. I'm having to use patience I didn't anticipate having to use. So yeah, I ain't really feeling romantic. So we're gonna push that back and we're gonna talk about this interview because he apparently has a quite extensive experience in this area. So we're gonna take a look at that. What you say? Well, you a history nut? Yeah, I like history. I always got A's in history. History's interesting. So yeah, let me get Egypt, Morocco. That's why I'm gonna go to Thailand, Japan. Like yeah, I'm about culture and history. So I'm all for it. I'm all for that travel. All for it. I'm not on a hyena time where we just trying to go and aggravate the passport, bros. I'm trying to learn something. Black men, y'all want to come on. I'm just trying to learn something, and I'm going for the culture, not to cause problems and talk crazy to people. I don't want to get locked up because I recognize that not every country is like America, and most of them don't like us. So I'm gonna go over there real humble with all of my paperwork and well versed in what y'all rules are, so that we don't have no trouble. That's what we gonna do. So I can come back and tell y'all all about it. Cause my mama can't get on Instagram and TikTok and the news and advocate for me. She can't do it. She be on like, oh, the bitch was cutting up. Keep her. Yeah, no, that type of time. Hold on, what you say? Is this your version of KS video about hygiene issues? Listen, like I said, we've had a couple of conversations about the hygiene. It has really become a concern, and it's really the hypocrisy. It's the hypocrisy for me because those of y'all who watch, Kendra G, or watch, content creators who do reviews on Kendra G, one of the things she asks is, what kind of man you looking for? They always want to talk about the black man's hygiene. I have not been up on the stinking man. No stinking black man has approached me. Now I'm sure, just by the law of averages, it's some out there somewhere. But they not approaching me. But I can't seem to get away from stinking ass black women. So we need to have a conversation. We need to have a whole conversation because again, I have just not had all these funky black, dusty, nasty black men stepping to me, but I can't seem to get away from the nasty, rank, you know what I'm saying, rotten coochie ass black women. So as a black woman, I'm gonna give y'all some tips and tricks, and we gonna have a conversation about this because we must do better. We must do better. What you say, Brad? That's the problem. People think, yeah, America's America. You can get away with all kind of shit over here. You can't do this stuff in these other people's countries. I mean, you got stuff varying from state to state. How you think you going from country to country and continent to continent and still do the same thing? No. You see, I'm the chick. I be like, put them in the plane and we just gonna drop their ass off and wherever they land, you know. I'm gonna make sure to throw y'all over some water. That's just me. Because y'all know what to say about them international waters. That's just me. That's how I roll. What you say, Brandon? So much. You never stay up this late. I love listening to you. Oh, thank you. Listen, I'm just here, you know, trying to do my part to reset the black community because we got some things we need to work on. We got some things we need to work on. But yeah, we gonna keep Foolishness and Fuckery Friday going. Let's see, tomorrow we're gonna have this discussion. So we might need to have this a little late in the evening. So yeah, probably keep our same 10:30, 11 o'clock start time because yeah, this might get a little personal. But again, in order to invoke change, sometimes you have to have uncomfortable conversations, and we're gonna do just that. What? You killing me? Listen, I'm just saying. I'm just giving y'all my 2 cents. So it is what it is. We say exactly. Now you have free will, so you can do whatever you want, but actions have consequences. It's a damn shame. Grown adults don't understand this. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. But you know what, Brandon? Honestly, it just looked like everybody understands this but black women. Everybody knows it's a cause and effect. But you know, apparently, you know, black women can just do whatever the hell they want to do, and can't nobody judge them, can't nobody say nothing, can't nobody look at them sideways, can't nobody put put the mirror in front of them, none of that. But we doing all of that over here. Cut the foolishness, ma'am. You not saved. You not saved fucking around on OnlyFans, okay? You ain't saved, ma'am. You are not demonstrating basic common sense, any type of respect for your husband to be trying to use to sick him on your coworkers. You have put your everything in jeopardy. You got fired. Your husband got charges. He got his ass whooped. Hell, his flock is in jeopardy. He's supposed to be a pastor, and you up in here fighting, trying to throw people in deep fryer. I'm just saying, this is just bad all the way around. No common sense, no respect. None. Then you got, you know what I'm saying, bruh man over here jumping on the judge because, you know what I'm saying, he feeling some type of way. But, you know what I'm saying, let's go back to how this man, you know what I'm saying, been through, you know, the court however many times. So they said the rap sheet was a little long. And nobody tried to get this man any help. Just saying, we out here failing each other. We got women failing men failing women. You know what I'm saying? Women failing children, men failing children. No community, no nothing. We got issues. We got issues. So this is how you get all of this nonsense going on because nobody's calling the thing a thing. Yeah, common sense is not common anymore. Common sense is actually called hating. Yeah, I know that. Common sense is called hating. So that is what we are doing over here on Armor I-78. I'm keeping my eye on the foolishness and the nonsense, and I will be doing my part to hold folks accountable, and we will be doing all of this in an effort to reset the black community. We're going back to our former glory. You either gonna get down or you gonna lay down, and if you lay down, you gonna stay down. And the words to live by Beanie Siegel. And that's what it's gonna be. Shit. I got my eye on all y'all. And y'all keep your eye on me. Keep me accountable as well. I say I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Y'all make sure I'm back tomorrow. And the day after. And the day after that. That's the only way that's the only way we're gonna get some change going. That's the only way. Because what we doing is basically we on the slow walk to hell. Listen, I love me some Beanie Siegel. Yes, you gonna get down or you gonna lay down. And if you lay down, you gonna stay down. We don't need dead weight. We got enough of that. We got to cut the fat. That's what they say in corporate America. Cut the fat. Yeah. Yeah. We running backwards and in circles at the same time. It's time to mount up and hedge forth. Mount up and hedge forth. And on that note, I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. You guys take care. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming through and showing support. Until then, bye.